I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
Today we're doing Earth 2 Future's End #1 by Daniel H. Wilson and Eddie Barrows.
Woo!
We have got to stop doing these DC event books because none of us liked it.
What are you talking about? You didn't like the fact that it started off and it was confusing and you didn't know the setting or the characters?
No. I mean, like, you see a book called Earth 2, you know it's not going to be on the Earth you know. But
I was expecting, like, analogs to characters.
Yeah.
We know.
Not
I
really.
didn't get any of those. The only hint that it was even part of the DC universe was the boom thing.
Yeah, the boom tubes.
The boom tubes.
Except they weren't tubes, they were
spheres.
boom spheres.
Boom spheres.
I like the idea of using boom tube technology to become, like, except teleportation technology is really dangerous, and I can't imagine it being used properly.
Well,
that's what happens.
What exactly does it do?
Who would sell that?
It's just teleportation technology. It doesn't do anything else aside from that.
Yeah,
it seemed like they were just like, no, it's teleportation technology. You could do anything.
Because you can teleport a piece of someone's body away, as they do in this book, and immediately kill them.
Which is neat.
That was cool.
What do you guys think of the writing for Earth 2? Future's End.
Pretty bad.
I don't know.
The dialogue was kind of shitty. At least for the main character. The villain was pretty good. Whatever his name was.
I didn't care at all
I can't
about
remember
the main
his name.
character, so I guess I kind of agree with that. But the dialogue, I didn't have a huge problem with it. I more had a problem with what they did with the writing, like where the story went.
Yeah, my issue is more with the story than I had with the characterization and dialogue. The story itself was neat. It was much more comprehensible, I think, than other books we've read that have been in other universes.
Yeah.
That said, it was still kind of a reach for me to get really my feet grounded.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm coming in off the streets and I'm picking this up. If I'm a new reader,
this is a #1.
give me a context.
This is like
page.
one shot.
Yeah, this is it.
I shouldn't need to know everything.
Before
I'll
I pick it
contrast
up.
this with the Doomsday book. Was it
Superman Doomed,
Superman
#1?
Doomed, yeah. Which was a one shot also, which also I didn't understand everything, but I didn't have a problem with it because it made enough sense. Like,
and not because
and you know
of
who
the
Superman
character.
is. You know who Doomsday is. Like, they're iconic, well-known characters.
Like, that
So,
makes sense, but even if
permissible.
that wasn't the case, like, their interactions made sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys think of the art on this book? I thought it looked really solid. I thought it was another book where it's like, damn it, it's incomprehensible, but damn, it's pretty.
Yeah. I really like the explosions. And,
I love the coloring.
all the special effects.
But the coloring
Yeah.
and the, like, digital effects are the breakaway successes for the art for me.
Yeah.
So how would you guys rate this book overall on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the worst thing you've ever read, and 10 being the best thing you've ever read. What would you give this?
I'll give it a 3.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Because I didn't...
Justify it.
Alright, so...
That's significantly lower than you rated Multiversity.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
You did get more with Multiversity.
That's true.
You got more with Multiversity. This throws you right in the middle of a story, fine. But there's no way for me to really discern what's going on.
That's true.
2, you have the action moving way too fast.
Yeah.
The interactions between people is just like, here, there, everywhere. We gotta get through this story. You don't understand, we have so much to do.
Yeah.
It's only one issue.
Fine, make it longer.
Yeah.
Put more pages in it and give us more to read
But then
because
they
you're
have to
really
draw
throwing
more
some
of these
shit away.
intricate drawings.
It's true.
Yeah.
The other
no,
thing
I
is-
agree with you on that.
And the dialogue that some of the characters are having where they're just saying shit out of the fucking blue. And you're like, okay,
Wait, what?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Right.
The only thing that made sense to me was when the evil guy was a duplicate and he's just like, I know me, I would not. And they start
Yeah,
fighting.
that's
I was just
kinda
like,
clever.
That's cool.
okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
the
nice
one
use
nice
of it.
thing.
I'd give it a 5. It does look great. It's kind of a fun story. I have the same issues where, like, it doesn't make any sense at times.
You had fun?
Yeah, I did have fun. Just because, and it really kind of got me at the end when I figured out what was happening with the two, the Earth, I guess it's Earth 1 and Earth 2 guy. And I did kind of like the whole, like, Earth 2, like, like prejudice against people from the other
from the other
Earth,
multiverse,
and like using the goggles to like tell who's from which universe, even though it doesn't matter.
No,
like
that was
obviously they're just people. So I thought that was a kind of neat idea.
Yeah.
I do agree with Ben. It was very rushed. Like you'd get from one panel to the page to the next, and you're like, wait, did I miss a page? Because they're making these giant leaps in like logic and understanding that I'm just like, how did you get from there to there? I don't understand.
No.
So I knocked some points off for that. So 5.
Yeah.
Middle of the road.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I thought it was pretty middle of the road. I was able to eventually acclimate myself, but I never really felt grounded. I never really felt comfortable. I really loved the art. I thought that the story was kind of fun. I love those little elements you mentioned before. I also kind of felt like, with no context page, there's no way for anybody to figure out what's happening unless they're reading the main story. Now, you want them to read the main story, but if this is their first one, you're not going to get anybody to read the rest.
No.
This story is not enough to engage you enough to, like, buy Future's End or Earth 2 or any DC title if you think that it's going to be like this. I don't know.
There's no... the perfect example of that is it starts out 5 years later.
Right.
5 years later, then
first
what?
page.
Yeah.
What is...
Now, if
what
you're
came
reading
before
DC, you
this?
know what's going on here, but if you don't...
Yeah. How do I even know which issue of Future's End to pick up, or which issue of Earth 2, if that's even a thing, I don't know, to pick up? It doesn't tell you. There's no context, and there's no even, like, see blah 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 issue for more information.
It's a little alienating.
So the book opens, it's an ad. Comic, ad.
Double page of ad.
It's like comic, ad.
Yeah.
I fucking get it! Show me a comic!
Yeah. Well, the
There's
comic
so
industry's
much
in trouble,
advertising
and we
in
need
this
to
thing.
put advertising in, or no one will buy it.
It's a recurring problem. And this isn't even that long of a book anyway.
Yeah.
They're probably saying, look how many pages you get. A third of it is ads.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Straight
At
up
least a quarter of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably didn't have room for any of the wrap-up pages.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
There was
the
probably
amount
some
of shit
pages
that's
that got cut because they...
Yeah, they're like, whoa. We were double-page Gotham spread to give this book, so, sorry. Anyway.
That's my 3.
There you go.
That's
fair
my
enough.
3.
Yeah, ads
argue
are
with
always an
that.
issue. You can't argue with that. That was Earth 2, Future's End, #1. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
See you next time.